Hi, my name is Wray, Pro Shaper Sheet Metal. A lot of people that come to my coach building class are very curious about effective ways to shrink sheet metal. So the traditional way is to use a stump, but since like 1985 or so, these machines have really caught on. And this is a trunk machine, but a lot of people use pull maxes. It's a big, giant machine, has a lot of footprint, takes up a lot of space in a shop. They're pretty effective shrinkers, and I'll give you an example of what it can do. After a couple minutes, there's the result. We've got a little bit of marking. These dies work actually pretty effectively. Most of these marks will come out, but you do have to fight them a little bit. There'll be a little residue once you planish this all out. Now, the reason that shrinking is so good is that it allows you to create shape a lot faster, and you don't have to stretch out the center of the panel. Now, another method is the traditional stump method, and I developed this stump. I call it the Home Depot stump. It's made out of readily available lumber, and you can bandsaw it to make it. It's pretty simple, and this is a shape that I've really liked, that I've developed. There's other shapes you could make that work just as effectively. It depends on the panel you're doing. So now I'm going to put a couple shrinks right in here opposite that. It might affect this, but I'll bring this back to where it was. So let's do a couple shrinks right here. Probably even less time than I worked on the machine, and you can see that this side that I did in the stump, one little shrink and a little bit bigger one, it's quite effective. And side-by-side comparison of the marks, you can see there's like zero marking here. There is a residue of marking there. I did do a little bit of stretching here when I hit it with the hammer, which causes the tuck to form spontaneously, but that really wasn't stretching it out too much, and that's good to have anyways. So this is a really effective, inexpensive way. It doesn't take up any space, and in my class I use this stump and a couple other stumps I've developed, but I use another method in conjunction with this stump that allows deep shrinking.